I'm Dr. Heinrich Schtummpf, and today we are going to look at the humor. Sometimes the humor does not work. Put this into focus. If the wife is not laughing, perhaps the joke is not funny. When the wife is not laughing, then you suffer from what we call kaputten the Schnauzer schnappen, or known as turning off the pussy faucet. You will not get any action at home if certain jokes offend the wife. However, if you tell the joke at work and they are laughing like crazy, then perhaps the wife does not like that one. Say you tell a joke, but you say, I cannot tell this joke because the wife does not like it. You will be accused of Krag, Schnappen und Flogen, which translate into being pussy whipped. And that is equally opening oneself up for derision in the workplace or getting the sleeping on the couch at home. Those are the risks, so the joke can be deadly. Recent events. Yeah, the joke by the French that did not go over well with the cartoon about the Muhammad prophet. Very deadly. Let me say this about the joke. If you are joking and 1.5 billion Muslims do not like it, well, that is a lot of hecklers, yeah? And especially those who go to the university of the beheading and then they're loose in the street and they're angry because they did not like the joke. If you offend a large part of the population with the joke, you could be in trouble. Here's a joke. The man comes home to find his wife in bed with a midget. He says to the wife, you promised you would stop sleeping around. And the wife says, can't you see I'm tapering off? Now, that joke is funny, but what about the midgets? They will not like that joke. But you do not have 1.5 billion midgets to come to the streets to protest, and if you did, that might be funny. But they would not be doing the beheading unless they had the stepladders, so they might be doing more ankle cutting. But still, that joke could backfire. Another joke. Two people who do not get along. The Irish and the English. In Ireland, a man is on top of a building threatening to jump. The Irish policeman says, don't jump, think of your life. And the man on top of the roof says, my life is over, I have nothing to live for. The Irish policeman says, think of your mother. The man says, my mother is dead. So then the Irish policeman says, well, think of dear old Ireland. And the man on the roof says, I'm English. So the Irish policeman says, jump, you English bastard, jump. Well, that could cause some trouble between those two groups, yeah? Another example of the wife is not laughing. The cannibal comes home very late, and the wife says, where have you been? And she says, you have not eaten dinner? And what do you think he got for dinner? Cold shoulder. See, he's cannibal. He eats the shoulder, so it was not cooked up. The joke is right there. Now, that might piss off, if I can use that word, lots of cannibals. And then they would go into the street and start eating people in protest. So you have to be very careful with the jokes. I will see you next time when we talk about the humor. I'm Heinrich Schtummpf. Thanks for joining.